But it's time for you to pick up your big spoon and try new Hood Cottage cheese. It's the brand people have trusted for more than 170 years. A whole world of sweet and savory combinations, like pineapple, cucumber and dill, or classic country style. And since it's packed with satisfying protein, you'll want to try all of Hood's amazing flavors. Don't miss out on delicious. New to your local dairy aisle.
The guy came from the right side of the church, and he was just shooting.
Gunfire erupts at a church. Worshippers take cover. One is killed, several others injured. Now federal authorities are stepping in. Plus this.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
This the scene on many football fields today. NFL players, their coaches, and team owners uniting after some potentially divisive words from the president. But what happened at FedEx Field? We're there live. And an expanded travel ban unveiled. The new countries added to the list and how soon it could take effect.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11. On your side.
Just saying they have to respect our flag and they have to respect our country.
President Trump doubling down today, saying NFL players should be fired if they protest the national anthem. The players, though, united by locking arms, some kneeling or not even taking the field during the Star-Spangled Banner. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kimberly Suiters. Tonight at the Redskins-Raiders game, much of the same there. Even the Skins owner and president joined the team in locked arms and sent out a message about unity. Our Q McCrae is live outside FedEx Field. You talked to fans, and they were divided in their responses, Q.
Yeah, that's for sure, Kim. I spoke to at least a couple of dozen fans, both Raiders and Redskins fans, and as you can imagine, they didn't agree on much, but that also included the demonstrations on football fields around the country and overseas. But as you're about to hear and see, they did agree on one thing. Demonstrations like this were carried out at every NFL game Sunday. Dozens of players kneeled, and entire teams decided not to take the field during the singing of the national anthem.
Fired!
All sparked by President Trump's comments Friday in Alabama, calling on NFL owners to fire players who demonstrate during the Star-Spangled Banner. His tone adding fuel to the fire.
More players taking the initiative and making a statement.
I would like to remove the politics from the game and play the game.
Outside FedEx Field, fans had differing opinions on the president's comment. The Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity backed their frat brother, NFL QB Colin Kaepernick, but all agreed.
Get that son of a off the field.
Was a poor choice of words.
Calling someone's mom a female dog.
I voted for Trump. I don't like seeing that bold of a statement.
The president later tweeted Sunday, standing with locked arms is a good show of solidarity instead of kneeling.
I'm very disappointed in our president.
Hannah Smith supports the players' movement, but agrees with Mr. Trump, even if she disagrees with his politics.
I actually would rather see them all come out and link arms and kind of show that we stand together and unify together and show him that we're not going to back down.
Now here at FedEx Field, there were protests that took place here. Some of the fans booed before the game, and some of the fans here tailgated said they didn't enter the stadium until after the Star-Spangled Banner was sung. This team also sent out a statement saying that for one, they support the players 100%, but they also support all members of the armed forces, past and present, who fight to preserve freedoms. Now, players and teams can be fined for not taking part in the Star-Spangled Banner singing, but those fines are at the discretion of the NFL. And as it stands tonight, the NFL does not plan on fining anyone. That's the latest from FedEx Field. I'm Q McCrae, ABC 7 News.
Now, these protests did extend to other sports. The WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks remained in the locker room during the national anthem, while their opponents, the Minnesota Lynx, locked arms. The Sparks were booed when they did come out of that locker room. And then over in baseball, Oakland Athletics catcher Bruce Maxwell took a knee during the anthem again today. New at this hour, President Trump issues an expanded travel ban. North Korea, Chad, and Venezuela are now on the list of affected countries. Restrictions do vary by country and include a phase-in approach. In most instances, travel will be broadly suspended, while in other cases, people will face enhanced screening and vetting requirements. The new rules go into effect on October 18th. The president's previous controversial ban expired today. Also, breaking late today, President Trump's son-in-law and senior White House advisor Jared Kushner did use a private email account to talk to White House officials. His lawyer saying less than 100 emails went through the private account from January to August, usually news articles or political commentary. He also said any non-personal emails were forwarded to Kushner's official account and preserved. Now to that developing story in Tennessee. A church near Nashville is a crime scene tonight, and now a federal investigation is underway to pinpoint why. Police say a gunman killed one and injured several more. Wrapping up. This just in, also authorities have charged the man with
the shooter was also shot, but tonight we know he is out of the hospital and in jail. A congregation that had just wrapped up Sunday services now needs the prayers. One is dead and 6 more are injured after a man fired a gun at Burnett's Chapel Church of Christ near Nashville.
And time I got over there, he had shot the first lady in the back in the parking lot by that green Explorer. Then he turned around and rolled her over and shot her in the face.
The woman who died is identified as 39-year-old Melanie Smith. Her nephew